I said straight away at kickoff, I wasn't sure Karl Dickson should be reffing a Harlequins game, especially one of that magnitude. And it's a bit of a sticky one because obviously it's not quite the same as nationality. But then what happened was, for those that didn't watch the game, Danny Care got yellow carded in the first half for a high tackle on Courtney Laws. Quite impressive for Danny Care to even go high on Courtney Laws, but there you have it. And then in the second half, Danny Care appeared to push Alex Mitchell illegally through a ruck, and Karl Dickson reached to his pocket and then stopped himself. They had a look at it and it was just given a penalty. Karl has come under the pump, obviously being an ex-Quins man, an ex-teammate of Danny Care himself. Guys, what do we make of it?
Well, that's a very good explainer there, Ollie. Listen, I've got huge reservations about this. Like you, I don't think he should have been refereeing that match. And it's fractionally different to a national guy ref in the national side. But, you know, he's a guy who was with Danny Care at Harlequins for 9 seasons. He's a mate, a friend, a colleague, and it's not that long ago. I think it's almost putting him in an impossible position, regardless of whether you think he's a good ref, bad ref, indifferent. I think he's a bit maverick. He has good moments and bad moments, but he shouldn't really be reffing that. And I don't see why that's so impractical. I mean, how many ex-professional rugby players we got at this elite level of reffing? Not many. So if he has to stand down from Quins matches, I don't think it's that big a deal, that big an issue, because you could predict this happening. You could predict it. Lots of people on social media last week were saying, you know, he makes occasionally odd maverick decisions. And if one of them favours Quins, he's going to get it. Now, it was an appalling decision, to be honest. And like you say, he definitely went for his pocket to start off with, stopped, thought better of it. Now, did he see who it was? Did some subconscious thought come in? You know, he's known Danny half his rugby life. Possibly. But the thing is, the accusation can be made, whether that was a factor or not. So it left a bad taste. Quins absolutely deserved to win that match. But at the time of that decision, the match was very much live. Saints were on a bit of a resurgence, trying to, you know, one last effort to get back on turn.
It was definitely in the balance. That match was in the balance.
That's the point. It was in the balance then.
If they'd scored then, that would have altered the script. Look, my view is that I'm not sure that he should not referee Harlequins. I think that's too big a call. The proviso on that is that he should not be refereeing players that he had a very close relationship with as a fellow pro. So in this instance, I would have said it's right, and the warnings before the game were right, that because of those things, he should not be refereeing a game like that. When Danny Care's retired, and all the other players that he had an association with,
Joe Marler, perhaps,
of which there aren't very many left, I would imagine, then the finger can't be pointed in the same way.